Hey YouTube, welcome back to the show, The Leopard Cat, where we are fun, sexy, fearless, independent, and always opinionated. I am here to do the long-awaited video for how American Horror Story Apocalypse should have ended. As you all can tell, I love American Horror Story. Apocalypse was definitely one of my favorite seasons. The ending was a little bit disappointing, which is why I'm doing this video. I did a review, I did a reaction to it, also a review for it that I will be putting in the more info box that you could check out. If it's your first time watching, subscribe to me. I do videos every week or so on beauty, makeup, shopping hauls, also do reviews, and I do housewives. I do a bunch of things on my channel. So please subscribe, hit the notification bell so that you don't miss out. So let's get into it. It should have started off into the present, like right off, smack dab into the present. We still got the past with Venable and Billy Eichner and Evan Peters with them horrible wigs on. It was just like, we have seen these people before. Can we please get the present? We need the present right now. They spent too much time in the past and in the future, and we got very little of the present. We got very little apocalypse, which I'm not too upset about. We could have got more, but I'm more so mad that we got so much of the past and didn't get a lot of the future. I did like the scene where Cordelia's putting the protection spell on Mary and Coco, and they're having that heart-to-heart moment where she's saying that she loves her and that she doesn't want to be held accountable for the way she's going to treat her, because Mallory is like the more powerful one, but to demean her power, Coco is like going to talk to her crazy and have her stick her finger down her throat, and just all types of demeaning things Coco has Mallory do, but it's only because she has that spell on her. She has the personality of Madison Montgomery. When they did go back to present tense, it should have been a huge battle between Mallory and Michael. Instead, Michael killed Coco, Maria Laveau. She had a 5-minute cameo that should have been longer, and so many of the other witches. He just killed all of them, which I just was not here for. I wasn't crazy about the spell of going back in time and erasing the apocalypse and making it seem like it never happened. It was nice to go back to the murder house and see Constance Langdon, but I kind of wasn't too crazy about the erasing the apocalypse like it never happened. If they were gonna go back in time, I wish they had Michael in the Warlock Academy and go back to that time and had a battle between the witches and the warlocks. And that battle exchange between Mallory and Michael in the beginning, where she was like, "Leave me alone," and she flew him across the floor and then it set the room on fire. That right there, that was just a taste. I wanted to see more of that. More of that should have happened. I was kind of disappointed how they ended it. Maybe they could have ended with Cordelia being killed and Mallory, Misty Day, Zoe, Queenie, and Coco surviving. With Mallory as the new Supreme. Y'all know Queenie, got stuck in the hotel. But if he brought Queenie back from hell, she could still be alive. Madison could still be alive too. Although, she want to stay in purgatory. I'm cool with that too. But I kind of just wanted to see more of a battle between the witches. I didn't want to see all the other witches die. I wanted to see a battle between Michael and Mallory happen more. And Mallory beat the living daylights out of Michael. Ooh, that would have been so fun to watch. I would have been on cloud 10, but this finale was still pretty good. I would have loved to see Kyle come back, maybe for the finale, maybe as the butler Dennis O'Hare played in Coven. Just to be there and be like, just to come there and reprise the role as Kyle. It would have been cool to have. Maybe him and Zoe could have been married by that time. That would have been really fun to see. The ending was just really anticlimactic, like I keep saying, when Mallory ran over Michael with the car. She's supposed to be the most powerful one, the new Supreme, and anybody could have ran over him with the car. It was just like, that's how y'all wanted to end it. The very, very end with Timothy and Emily being together, that could still be the same. Although I kind of wish they were like a part of bringing down Michael. Maybe they could have been like witches and warlocks. You know, because they never really explained why they got picked out of so many other people to come back to the outpost. You know, was it what was so special about their DNA? You know, that was never really fully explained. So I was kind of, you know, a little off by that. But, you know, the ending with them being married, having the Antichrist, that was cool, you know. Having the Dark Pope or Lord come up, that was all right. But I felt like maybe they could have been included in bringing Michael down. They just showed them in the beginning of the season and then ended it with them. It was just like, give us more. You know, I felt like they kind of gave us um, Timothy and Mallory. I mean, not Timothy and Emily were supposed to be like the sauce on here, and they didn't give us enough seasoning on this season for them. I needed a little bit more on there. So that's the only thing about that. Otherwise, Apocalypse is still fourth. I'm gonna rewatch and I'm rewatching all my favorites. Started with Coven. Coven's still number one. I wanted to give it to Murder House, but my top 8 seasons from least greatest to greatest. Number 8 is Roanoke. Number 7 is Asylum. Number 6 is um, I would have to say Freak Show. Number 5 is Hotel. Number 4 is Apocalypse. Number 3 is Cults. I really love Cults. Number 2 is Murder House, which I'm rewatching again. And number 1 is Coven, baby. I just finished rewatching Coven for the umpteenth time. It's just one of my favorites. It was hard to pick between Coven and Murder House, but Coven's number 1 and number 2 is Murder House. Number 3 is Cult. Number 4 is Apocalypse. And that's it. I can't wait to see what's going to happen next season. I hope it's another crossover. I would love to see Cult and Hotel crossover, or really any of the seasons. You know, even the ones I'm not crazy about. I would love to see Asylum and maybe, you know, I don't know, Freak Show crossover. That would be really fun to see. It would be really cool to see. So anyway, drop down below. Tell me how you thought it should have ended, what you would have changed, what you did not change, what you would not have changed. And subscribe to my channel, share it on Facebook, Twitter, Instagram. Follow me on Instagram and Twitter at that Virgo Vixen. And I will see you in my next video, which will be about the Clinton affair. You know, they did an A&E documentary. So stay tuned for that, and I'll see you in my next one.